Hello, everyone. For those of you who are regular Stampin' Up! Customers, then you know that something big is coming in January. And what that big thing is Sale-A-Bration. And so as a demonstrator, we get to pre-order things. And my pre-order came in. I did a boxing a couple of days ago. Or was it yesterday? And I showed you some of the free products that you can earn during Sale-A-Bration. My name is Becky Tovis, and I am the Crafty Chamarita, and I appreciate the fact that you are watching me, whether it's live or you're catching me on the replay. So out of all of the things that I got in my pre-order in terms of the celebration, there is one particular product that really inspired me, and that's the kit. It's called Rainbow Celebration Kit, and the reason why I gravitated towards it is because I don't think Stampin' Up! Has ever offered a kit as part of its celebration rewards. And I love kits. You know, they're so easy to work with, and they take very little time to put together. So that's what I'm going to be showing you today is the kit. But before I get to that, I just wanted to announce a couple of really important things. There is a last chance products promotion going on right now. And so the products that are there, once they sell out, they're gone. So if you don't have some of them and you really like it, this is your chance to get it. So I'll be doing a video in a little bit showing you what are some of my favorite products that I think you should try to jump on and get, because some of them are discounted as much as 70% off, and that is a great deal, right? Super, super great. All right, so let me go ahead and change my camera to my workspace, and let's get started on the Rainbow Celebration Kit. Okay. Let's see. All right. I just want to make sure that it switched to my workspace. So this is how the kit looks like. This is the instruction sheet. And, like with all kits, Stampin' Up! Is great at showing you how to put together the projects, both in picture form, actually mostly in picture form. So it goes step by step what you need to do. Right? And it's super duper easy. All right, so let's start off. Well, actually, before we put it together, I wanted to share with you what comes in the kit. So it comes with these really pretty envelopes, coordinating envelopes, and it has punch out sayings. So this is not a stamping kit. And it also includes sayings in different languages. So obviously, I'm not going to use that because I'm not going to put it together in French or German. I'm going to use the English saying. All right, so let's start with the first card. So these are the pieces that you're going to need. And look how the card opens. It goes like this, right? So it's in the shape of a rainbow. And all of them basically follow the same format. There is a rainbow arch here. There's a cloud. And there's a sentiment, okay? All right, so let me make sure I have my things next to me to make it easier to put together. So when you are putting it together, the picture shows you. Oh, and I didn't put the dimensionals on this. Oh, and I said I was going to. So when you put the dimensionals, these are the big dimensionals. So just kind of align it like this so it fits. Do you guys see that? Okay. So bear with me because I think I did it for the other ones, but I didn't do it for this one. This one takes 5 dimensionals, and you just kind of space it evenly so that it supports the arch. Okay. All right. Now, when you put this together, I didn't put I did. I put dimensionals there. It's like I thought I was prepared. I don't know what happened. Okay. So when you put it together, put the arch on first, because the cloud is going to go over it. So this card requires the big arch. There's 2 arches. One of them is the big arch, and one of them is the small arch. Hope I get that straight. It looks a little bit crooked. It's okay. Okay, so it goes like that. And then when you're putting the dimensionals on the cloud, you put it in the middle here. And that's because you don't want it to interfere with the arches in the cloud. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I put it in the middle. But I discovered that to me, it doesn't offer as much support as I'd like. So I'm just going to put 2 dimensionals in the corners here, just so that the two ends are not flapping away. Okay, and the three, like I said, they go in the middle, and this follows the picture. And then I'm just going to put the cloud down, like so. If there's any piece that's sticking out like that, I'm just going to go back around and cut it. In fact, let me do that now before I forget. It's just that when I'm on camera, because this camera up here is kind of in the way, I don't make things as straight as I'd like to. Okay, so, and then this one over here, it requires 2 dimensionals, but like I said earlier, I wanted a little bit more support, so I just put a middle dimensional here. I just cut it in half. And then the cheers, let me just make sure I follow the sample here. You could put either one first. Now this one also calls for dimensionals, but I'm not going to do that because I want a juxtaposition of something that's raised and something that's flat. So I'm going to keep this flat and I'm just going to tuck it in here. And voila, it's done, right? Really easy peasy. Okay, let me show you the alternative that I made with it. It's not very different from the sample. And all I did basically was I took this card and I put it on, sorry, I put it on cardstock. And this cardstock is Summer Splash because I wanted it to be a card that could go for female or male. So I wanted to make sure that the cards were a little bit more balanced. Oh, I think I did these cards in the wrong order. And then this is what I did. And I got to admit to you, it was purely by accident. I made a mistake. So what I intended to do was cut out this back part so I can use it for another piece. And I forgot to do that. So I ended up taking this whole thing and gluing it on. And then I thought, okay, how can I fix this? So this is how the card looks like this. And then I opened it up and I just took a piece of one of the other cards that I cut off and I put it as a pouch so that if you want to use this as a money card, you can stick money in here or a gift card, right? Ta-da! Okay, so that card's done. All right. I think, is this the first card I was supposed to make? I'm not sure. But basically, it follows the same format where it has a rainbow, it has a cloud. Yeah, these I did put dimensionals. And it has a sentiment. And I'm going to do the same thing. So it's actually a repeat of the other card that I just made. Now this one should go a little bit faster because I have dimensionals on all of them. So I think the best thing to do is adhere the ends first and then make my way around. Okay. And here I'm going to do the same thing. I had dimensionals in the middle, but before I put this down, I'm just going to put dimensionals in the 2 corners. Oops, this one goes here. Let's see. Maybe I'll put it right over here because this arch actually goes almost to the end. And I could put it here or I could put it here. Let me put it here. Can the dimensional fit without sticking out? We shall see. Okay. Oops, I got dimensionals all over my fingers here. Okay, let's take this off. It might be easier in retrospect. You know what? Let's put this in first so that the cloud is not in the way. Okay, so let's put the sentiment first. Yay. And just like I did with the first card, I'm not going to put this on dimensionals. I'm just going to use my glue. But if you follow the instructions for the card, it has you putting dimensionals on this as well. Gosh, it's so hard to make these things straight when that camera is in my head. Okay, this is a little bit crooked. And I'm going to put the cloud is the last thing to put in. You see how easy this is to put together? And you're going to see that the cloud overlaps. Oops. The cloud overlaps a little bit. So like when you open this up, you can see the cloud sticking out, but that's okay, right? Yay, it's your day. And let me show you the alternative that I did with this. I just basically cut this part off and I adhered it. I adhered it to a lemon lolly card base, and I didn't put anything inside. Yay, it's your day. See? Can you see the difference? With the lemon lolly, it just looks a little bit more vibrant, right? Okay, so that's done. And now I'm going to go on to the third card. Same format as before. We'll start off by putting the arches on first. I love the bright and colorful colors that come in this kit. And because it's all occasion, you can use it for a variety of celebrations, okay? So you can use it for birthdays, you can use it for graduation, for a promotion, for anything, okay? And let's put the sentiment on. So this one here, I should have not put a dimensional in the middle because it's actually going to go across the arch. So you know what? Let me see if I can pull this off. So I'm just going to put the dimensionals on the two ends here because it's going to go across the rainbow. Okay, and this one is Let's Celebrate. Now some of it is going to go across the arch and some of it's not. So I'm going to put dimensionals only on this side here. Here and here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put glue so that wherever it is that touches the arch, you'll have a little bit more stuff to stick it on. And see, this part over here is sticking out here. So because I can't see, it's already there. I'm just going to take one of the smaller pieces from my dimensionals. I cut the outside like that, and I'm just going to stick it underneath. Like so. Use my pick here. I just don't want it flapping around. Okay, and then I'm going to give a little bit more support at the two ends. So I'm going to put dimensionals here and here, just so it's not flapping around. Okay, and the dimensionals are in the middle, just like the instructions say. So you can see it's very easy to put together. And once you do this, you've got 6 cards ready to go when you need to congratulate people, okay? And this is my alternative. I took the same card here and I put it on a pretty peacock base. And you open it up, and I haven't put anything inside yet, but I will decorate it. Okay, so before I complete this card, you notice there's some parts that are sticking up. I'm just going to kind of go through and I'm going to cut them off manually just to make sure that they are all even. What do you guys think? Do you like it with the card backing or the way it was made in the kit, right? Whichever way you like, the cards do look very pretty, okay? And let me show you what other cards I made with the piece. So remember I told you I cut the back? So I actually used one of the new sets that are coming up in the new mini catalog. This is called Everyday Arches, and I showed you this in my unboxing. Whoops. It has all of these die cuts. My stamps, I took it out because I was working with it, and I just love how it has the layers, right? So I just cut the back of it, and then I had an extra sentiment. And I'm sure this isn't another language, but we also use yippee, right? So I put this here, and I put "You are simply fantastic." I use one of the stamps there, and I put it on black because it pops, because these are such vibrant colors, right? Okay, so let me put it all back together again. So I should put it like that so that you can see how the cards look like. And this is my alternative. Okay. All right. So if you're wondering how you can get your hands on this kit, they will be available in January. And what will happen is, with Sale-A-Bration, if you put together a qualifying order, and qualifying means that with every $60 increment, you get a free product. So this is one of the free products you can get. And I have to commend Stampin' Up! Because forever, as long as I've been a demonstrator, the threshold has been 50, but with inflation and everything going up, they raised it to 60. Which is understandable, because everything nowadays is just going up. And it took them a while to kind of catch up with the times. All right, that's it. So if anybody has any questions about this product or anything with Stampin' Up!, please feel free to reach out to me. That's it for today. Have a wonderful weekend, and thank you so much for joining me. If you'd like to be part of my newsletter, let me know, and I will include you. Please share this information with friends. And also next week, Tuesday, I'll be doing my next Kit Cafe at Tattoo Eats. I hope you can join me. Bye.